Hey guys again. Doing another broken audio recording voiceover thing. But it makes me so sad because the first runs on these were so good. Like there was something close by. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. But like just little things that I would notice. I'd just like comment on them, say something witty, like, oh look, they even gave us a giant arrow as to where we should start our journey. Things like that. But doing a voiceover after the fact is just kind of sad. On this one I did die several times, but kept loading back up with a save spot. And at one point I was trying to save and I accidentally loaded, so I probably played this level for about an hour, ended up with only a 12-minute run, start to finish. But you guys will not be able to see any kind of cuts at all because I'm just that good at editing. And if you want, you can even try like posting timestamps, see if that's where a cut was or not, and I'll either confirm or deny those. The worst part about this level is that there's actually a couple of traps in it, and so I was going through and I had the invincibility, the green orb that we saw at the very beginning there, and I was underneath this crusher and I didn't realize it until it was crushing me and I couldn't move. And once the invincibility wore off, of course, it just kept crushing and I died. So that was not fun. I had to reload at that point. I think that was probably my first death, but I ended up like 30% health. Through this entire thing, it was just a struggle to find every little bonus health or health pack, like the stim pack or whatever. And I accidentally found a secret here. I don't even remember how I found that. I guess I was just extremely lucky. That one's obvious because you have to use it, of course. One more behind you. Oh. Not in time. Check out this secret though. Bam! Shotgun shells. Full. I think that the main thing with this level is just that it was kind of confusing, just because you had to go to like these small openings or find little secret doors, things like that, that led to, you know, keys and things. Trust the machine gun. There's actually a live wallpaper that I got for my Android, and whenever the screen is lit and like you're currently quote-unquote using the phone, it'll just show the Marine guy fighting a bunch of different stuff, but it's got a whole lot of different weapons. It has actually almost all of them. As far as the ones that shoot, it does have all of those, but it doesn't have like the chainsaw or anything like that. And it is missing just a couple of enemies. Probably would have been a lot better if they included all of the enemies. Like, they have imps, shotgun guys, the regular privates or whatever. And then they have the spider mastermind. They have the cyber demon, the barons, the red kind of centaur looking guys. They don't have the brown ones. They do have cacodemons, they have lost souls, they don't have pain elementals. They have these pinkies here. They should have archviles, mancubus. They should also have, I don't know, maybe like the revenant, different things like that. So it's missing some of the more unique enemies, but overall it's a great app. Sometimes I'll just plug it in, turn it on, and just watch. It's got different features like God mode and stuff like that too, so it's pretty neat. Okay, I'm lost. Hold on. Oh look, the arrow. Let's try again. Probably something this way. So this is kind of like, you know, you have a key, you have to get to a certain door, but where is the door? And even if you open the map, like I do here in a little bit, it doesn't tell you like what doors are yellow, red, or blue keys. It just shows what is a door, what is not. Run! I would have to say out of all the enemies, my least favorite is probably imps. Just because they can use melee, ouch, and they can shoot fireballs. Those fireballs do like, I don't know. I'd have to double check. But they do a lot of damage, regardless. So if you get in a room with like 4 of them, and you're kind of stuck, you don't have anything going for you, they'll claw you to death, and then if you get far enough away from them, they'll start shooting fireballs and just tear you down. Whereas most other things, see? What did I say? Scratch, scratch, scratch. That was a lucky shot, but I kind of screwed up. Because the red key was up there, and I, with the explosion, blew myself off of the platform. And my cat is crying. He misses me. That's okay though. I've got one more video after this where the recording's all messed up, but I found a new mic. I got that fixed, so I'll be able to record all the witty stuff and whatnot that goes on with the regular playing. You know, surprisingly, that is very potent. Especially like with imps. There was one time I got the berserk and just was blowing imps apart just by a punch. Usually you can only do that with like the BFG 9000 or the rocket launcher. So when in a pinch, especially when you're, you know, in close quarters, Berserker Pack is actually kind of a good friend because it restores your health all the way up to 100 no matter what. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, actually it does, because I was down at 30% I think in the last video, and so down from 30% I ended up getting that Berserker Pack and just blowing the snot out of it. I think it was a... Actually, I didn't use it. I got it. Got up to 100% health. Okay, so we're almost finished here. All that we have to do is go in here, find the yellow key. When I first got in here, I was so afraid that that thing, since it moves so slow, I thought it was going to actually crush you up against the ceiling. And so, like, you'll see my very first jump. I kind of do it a little bit early. So I'm like, okay, which way do I want to go? Then it just kept going up, and I was like, oh, the ceiling's right above me. Oh, shoot, jump! But it stops right there, and I was like, ah, alright. So I go down here. Whoop. Ammo. Shotgun shells. The next one around the corner. Or not around the corner. Down one. It's all on the same side. It's an energy cell there. Ah, missed my sprint. And so I have to wait for this thing to go back from the top all the way to the bottom, and then wait for it to go back up. I think that most of the time, a lot of the stuff that causes like this time lapse, I mean, I think that I could have done this a lot faster. Like the last video I was saying, just because you have to wait for certain things, like this lift, or say for instance, you've exhausted all of the doors on the entire map except for the one that you've already been to, and then you realize that it's in between two banners and you could have just opened that door to begin with. Yeah, that kind of stuff just makes it last so much longer. But then again, we're not trying to go for speed here, we're just doing a percentage of kills. In this one, I think I got 92 on it. 92%. Main reason I missed so many, or maybe it was 50. I think it was kind of low actually. And I think it was mainly because of that giant pillar up there, where we got the red key. Oh, here's the exit. Yeah, so we got the red key up there, and then there were a bunch of people left over. So see, 50%. Also, there were probably a ton of secrets that had a bunch of guys too. But this is the end of the recording, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. So tune in next time. Keep it easy.